What's up, my fellow traders? Hope you all having an awesome day. A quick one here on nat gas, gold, silver, and crude oil, starting with natural gas. And what do we have right here? And as you can see, as mentioned in my last video, that after this a double bottom pattern, I'm expecting some bounce from here, and that bounce is not reversal, and we have a likely chance that price will then push lower, and that is exactly what we are seeing right here. So let's see what I've said in my last video so that we can understand conditions and entries. Price finally hit a level of rejection box of a double bottom pattern, which I've been mentioning from last couple of days. Now we are in the level of rejection box. In that case, that will be a valid double bottom pattern and a signal for a buy. In that case, I will keep my stop loss below this rejection box, take profit 1 to 1 initially, or 1.4 to 1 is totally up to you. Initially I use 1 to 1, and also 1 ATR for my initial targets, which is very important. ATR is very important. That keeps you with the volatility of the market. It is a minor double bottom pattern, and we can expect some bounce from here and then a possible push down here at the major double bottom pattern. So if you are someone who wants to take a risk, an aggressive trader, that is your entry for some bounce, and then price might fall. Nice one. So as you can see, I've already mentioned yesterday that ATR is really low, or if you want to manage it, you can manage. It's totally up to you. So at this point, as you can see, the price just bounced up from here. That is what I was just looking at, not a reversal, but just a bounce, a little scalp, not a long-term trade. But at this point, we have a bearish engulfing pattern. That is also one of a sell signal. As you can see, the price just made a new low from this low, and we had a pullback followed by bearish engulf. And looking at that, I'm expecting a price to push lower at least 1 ATR, which is again very low. If you want to go 2 ATR, that is also fine. One of the valid bearish engulfing patterns. So I'm expecting a little bounce from here. I'm not looking for any buy trades anymore, but just a scalp of sell trade, which I've been mentioning from last couple of videos. Patience is the key. Again, once the price hit my double bottom rejection area, which is right here, double bottom on 4 hour, 1.583, that goes to 1.597 here on Oanda. So if you have a push down here, in that case, I'm going to go long without a candle to close below this previous low. If that happens, I will still use this zone as my buying zone, but lower level. But in that case, I will start to look for another pullback entry bearish. If we broke below with a dramatic push down below this low, in that case, I will start to look for another pullback entry bearish. So keep looking for that. Once we have a condition, we are good to go for our trades. Now buy trade will be only from here, and I'm still looking at on daily time frame, which I've been mentioning every single day, which is right here. In case of a very good push down, we will have a valid double bottom on daily time frame. We already get a double bottom on weekly, but that is very slow. If you are looking for long term, that is something a long wait. But I personally trade in 4 hour time frame, and I look at daily as well, which I'm still looking at. For now, I'm expecting a little push down. Once we are in this zone, only then we start to look for next entry condition. For now, price just ranging within this box. If you have a close here from this low, again a close is very important. We just had a wick, that is why we are still not bearish, but just a pullback. But if we close below this low, a candle with a body, in that case we will likely push down to this level, from where we start to look for my next buy trade. So keep looking for that. Once we have conditions, we are good to go for our trades. Here on capital.com, just a range, nothing much, but all we are looking at this area of value, a little level if we are trading on this platform. So what to expect from here? So at this point, we can still get a push down here. If we have a push down, from where I will look for a condition like bullish engulfers. Or if you have a push down to the zone in green, a major zone, which is 1.573, that goes up to 1.676. If you have a push down to this zone, start to look for my aggressive entry or double bottom entry condition, whatever we get. Otherwise, the rejection box is right here for my double bottom entries on 4 hour time frame. So keep looking for that. The other condition now I'll be looking at here on NEMEX, a rollover, a massive opening up in gap. Now, I get this question a lot, why you don't look at rollovers. I only trade on Oanda, I don't trade on NEMEX, but as I got lots of demand to do analysis on NEMEX, simply just look at candlestick patterns. Right here we had a bullish 382 candle. I've mentioned in my last video that that is a valid entry, and if you look here from low to high, that is a valid 382 candle. Let me show you what I've said in my last video on NEMEX platform so that we can understand conditions and entries. Something like this. If you follow me, you know this type of entry, or you can keep your stop loss below this wick, take profit 1 to 1 is totally up to you, but that is also a valid condition, an aggressive way to enter your trade if you are trading on NEMEX platforms. All I'm looking at candlestick patterns, a valid pattern which is a right here, not a double bottom. So nice one. If you would have entered right here, as you can see, we had 1 and 2 4 hour candles after that, but if you are already in the trade, that gap up opening has turned in your favor, but that could have been gap down as well. That is why it is very important when you enter your trade, you must have your stop loss and take profit set. Both in case of these type of big moves, rollovers, it will protect your account to blowing up. So at this point, what I'm looking at, it is now above 50 and 20 EMA. If you are trading on this platform, just all you need to look at without any confusions, just look for conditions: bearish conditions, bullish conditions, above 50 EMA bullish condition, below 50 EMA bearish condition. So at this point we are above 50 EMA. If we have a pullback above 50 EMA followed by bullish engulfing candle, in that case we will have a valid buy signal and price will likely push up from here, and our targets will be again 1 to 2 ATR. So all I'm looking at, a pullback entry on this platform, nothing much but a pullback entry followed by bullish candle must be a valid pullback entry. If we have that, we are good to go for our trades. So keep looking for that. After a big pullback, which I'm expecting, we can get a possible push up if we have a condition here. Right here, we have gold. A nice take profit has been hit, which is right here. So I've mentioned in my last video, and if you look here, the ATR is $12. I've said the price can push up 1 to 2 ATR, which is right here. The price did pushed up 2 ATR, which is $24, exactly what I've mentioned yesterday. So let's see what I've said so that you can understand conditions and entries. If you remember in my last video, I've said that that is your valid pullback entry bullish. And if you look here, it's $12, the ATR. And if you would have entered, let's say here at the close, and $12 goes up to 2187, and stop loss same amount of pips. So let's see how it goes. For now, we are still bullish for gold as we are above 50 and 20 EMA, and I'm expecting a price to push up at least these highs, and from here I will look for next condition. If broken above this high, only then I will start to look for the next pullback entry bullish. If you are managing this pullback entry, this is an area till you can take a risk to manage your trades. Otherwise 1 ATR is enough to hit your targets, or you can manage it till 2 ATR. Awesome. So as you can see how nicely the take profit has been hit. If you have entered here, use this as an engulfing candle, your entry, that is a valid pullback entry that hit your take profit. I have not taken this trade as I was already in some other trade, but that was a valid condition and a good example of your take profit hit. And I've also mentioned that you can also manage it till this recent high. Is totally up to you, but 2 ATR targets has been hit. Now for the next trade, all I want to see a break above this high. Once we have that, I'm going to look for a pullback followed by bullish engulfer, exactly something like this. I want to see a breather out of gold if we have that. If there is no condition, if the price dramatically pushed down, in that case, first we need to see a break below 50 EMA. If that happens with a good momentum, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bearish. Only till when? Till the price hit this zone below, which is right here in green, 2054. That goes to 2075.87, from where we will look for next good a nice bounce from here. But if we are broken above this high, only then I start to look for my buy trade. Or if we are dramatically fall here, only then I'll start to look for my buy trade. Otherwise, if we broken below 50 EMA, then I will start to look for my sell conditions. So wait for the conditions. Once the condition meets, we are good to go for our trades. Right here on silver, we already have a double bottom pattern, which is right here, followed by bullish engulfing pattern. A stop loss can be below this zone. Take profit 1 to 1 or 1.4 to 1, whatever, wherever you want to take it. It's totally up to you. Price is now in the bullish trend continuation zone with the entry condition right here. I'm expecting a price to push up here, push up from here at least 1 to 2 ATR. So keep looking for that. Once we have the conditions, we are good to go for our trades. And remember, this is just my opinion, not to be taken as any sort of trading advice, and take your trades on your own risk. Finally, we have crude oil. It's now pushing up again at this point. All I want to see a new high from here. Once we have a new high, I'll start to look for my pullback entry bullish. For now, I'm not looking for any entry conditions at this point. Or if you have a dramatic push down to the zone below, which is right here, if you have a push down, in that case I will start to look for my next bullish trade with bullish engulfers or double bottom entry condition. Otherwise, I'm not taking trades for crude oil until we are broken above this high, or until we have fallen in this zone, or if you are broken below 50 EMA with a momentum, I will start to look for my bearish engulfing entries. So that's it for commodities, guys. Hope you're getting value. If yes, please hit a like button for me. It really helps me in a YouTube algorithm. Hope you trade green rest of the week. See you guys in the next one. Till then, take care.